News in the world of Valheim today as we get some patch notes for the public test branch. A lot of these having to do with how your world saves and preventing crashes. Auto backup system added that will keep one 2-hour and one 12-hour backup by default and can be customized in miscellaneous settings. Default setting on dedicated servers is 4, which can be customized with new parameters, and then it gives the parameters to use for that. So that's going to be very useful for if you have a problem. Of course, it's never a bad idea to make a backup yourself if you're doing something risky. The game will now save after you sleep or at 30-minute intervals, and the timer is reset when using the manual save console command. The save interval can be customized on dedicated servers using the new parameter. This is huge. This is really huge because having that little bit of lag save when you're in the middle of doing something like a battle is not the best time to have lag from a save. So now you can determine for yourself when that's going to happen. Having it happen after you sleep is automatically a good idea, you know, because you're just getting up from bed. It's okay to have a save lag there for a couple seconds. And if you're gonna go into a big battle, a boss battle, if something intense is about to happen, you can just go ahead and manually save there real quick so it doesn't grab you in the middle of whatever this big event is that you're doing. So that's an amazing one. The dedicated server manual PDF has been updated with this. World save gets disabled if a corrupted world file or if it's an incompatible world version, and the game will return to the main menu. Dedicated servers will shut down if the world is corrupt. Sounds to me like this is a good way to prevent corruption going further into your saves and causing more problems. A change to Steam Cloud saves to avoid a particular crash during saves that could corrupt the world save. So I think this is part of what they were talking about, how over the past month or so there's been a lot of crashes, and hopefully that will stabilize it a lot more. The game returns to a pause state if a multiplayer host is alone in a multiplayer session, if all players leave, like it was previously. This is good news for those of you who host your friends playing with you. So if they leave and you're the only one left, you go to the menu, the game will pause. Unfortunately, it does not work that way if you're on a dedicated server. Players can no longer create a world with the same name when Steam Cloud saves are enabled. Characters with duplicate file names will now be hidden. Characters with different names from the file name will be displayed to differentiate between renamed files. All of this sounds to me like it's there to prevent issues happening with saving when things are the same name, which would make sense. Local and legacy characters will now be deleted properly if Steam Cloud is enabled. And finally, Beehive visual effects on hit was fixed. There was some weirdness going on with visual effects. So that's it. It's in public test branch. I don't think that this one will need to be in public test for very long. So I imagine it will probably be out to the public in a day or two unless something really wonky happens. Hit the like button if this is helpful to help the video spread. Until next time, happy gaming!